Gemini, the person on your mind this week, how do they feel? What are their intentions? What are their actions? This will not resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave the rest. Switch the roles if you have to, if the shoe doesn't fit. If it's too confusing, it's just not your reading. So, Gemini, they feel the Queen of Cups. This person has strong feelings for you. You may be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This is someone who really cares about you. They want to nurture this connection. Um, this is someone who, they're very loving, very caring. Queen of Cups is like the sweetest energy. What are their intentions, Gemini? What are their intentions with you? The Chariot, they want to go towards you. Strong Cancer. This is someone who wants to drive towards you. They want to get close to you. This someone wants to take some type of action. What are their, at least that's what the intentions are. What are their actions? The Devil. It's kind of obsess over you to think about you a lot. They may be a bit, the Devil is a little bit toxic as actions. What? Let's clarify. A strong Capricorn. Why the Justice? All right, so this could be someone who has felt wronged by you in some way, and they want to create a balanced situation. But the way they're going about it, um, I feel like this is someone who's easily tempted, or I have to say how I feel it, Gemini. I feel like you may have, what's it called when you have someone on the ring of your finger, or like um they want to create a balance or a fair situation, but the way they're going about it, the way I feel like, because with the feelings is someone who really cares about you, right? So I don't know how you act towards them, what you do to them, what you create within them, even though, I mean, at the end of the day, each person to their own, I mean, this is like hard. I don't want to be like brutal, but I feel like the situation could be a bit toxic. This is one of those situations where someone may care about the other more than the other cares about them. There may be a lack of balance in some way. Um, and what they're doing is they're trying to create a balance or a fair situation. But I kind of feel like they're screwing themselves over because this Devil, it's like there's no fairness with that. This could also be, side note, this could be also be like a sexual thing for some of you. They may use that to try to lure you in or create a certain situation here, but again, that's not for everyone. I'm also getting intimacy in a vehicle for some of you, not for everyone. These are just side notes. I want to read a little more about this. For some of you, this could even be someone who's trying to get like their money back, or they're trying to get something back. That could be materialistic, or it could be, that Devil is, I just don't like that Devil. Let's see. Tell me more about this, their actions, because this is going a lot of different directions. The Magician. They could use like intimacy as a manipulation to get something. Some of you could be dealing with someone who feel like they put a lot of time into this. They feel like they don't want to waste their time. And this is someone who may get angry at themselves because of how easily, like, no matter what you've done to them, what you did to them, what you're doing to them, it's like they're very easily lured into, and they know they shouldn't be. How do they view you, Gemini? How does this person view you? I'm sorry, guys. I hope this makes sense to someone because I'm picking up on a lot here. Page of Wands. They view you as someone who's fun, exciting, um, someone who's flirty, someone who's could be gorgeous, beautiful, handsome. Someone who could be a bit mischievous. They may also view you as someone who's a bit younger. We also have that Two of Wands. They may view you as like distant, or like they have to look out for you. They have to find you. Maybe this is someone who has to come towards you. They get very antsy. Gemini, your person, they get very, very antsy. Like, it's like, damn, like, like, look what you made me do, or look what you did, or look what you. But they have like a love and hate relationship with it, because on the one hand, I do feel like this is someone who genuinely cares about you, Gemini, but they know this is one of those relationships that either could be kind of toxic or kind of feeling like a bit of a situationship, not gonna lie, with that devil energy. How do you view them, Gemini? How does the Gemini view this person? Two of Pentacles. All right, this could go different ways. Two of Pentacles, you may view them as someone who is juggling different responsibilities, someone who may work a lot. You may view them as someone that you're juggling. There could be two different, this could be third party situation. I'm also hearing like, what am I going to do with this person? Like, do I put them here? Do I put them there? Which isn't really the nicest thing, but that's what I'm hearing. Let's see. What are your intentions with them, Gemini? You're kind of going to be guarded. Honestly, with that Nine of Wands showing, you're guarded, you're cautious, you're not really putting that wall down. I feel like you're kind of protecting, like, 'cause these are very beautiful energies. We have the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Star. But you're afraid of that. You're afraid of being vulnerable. You don't want to be vulnerable with this person. You either try to avoid it, or you have this wall up. Because I don't feel like this person has bad intentions towards you. If anything, I'm kind of getting like, let me see. Let's get these cards. What is how do what is the outcome this week? Let's see. What is the outcome between Gemini, third party situation, heartbroken, frustrations, sadness? This could also be like a start stop situation. Let's do this again. We get this started again, and then it ends, and then there's a betrayal, or there's a frustration, or the same thing keeps kind of coming up. All right, what does the Gemini truly want with this person, and what does this person truly want with you? Let's start with Gemini. What does the Gemini want with this person? What does the Gemini truly in their heart want with this person? What does the Gemini truly in their heart want with this person? Justice. All right, why does the Gemini want justice? The King of Wands. What does Gemini's person truly want with the Gemini? Seven of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so now I forget which I asked, but one, just take it how it resonates. I think I asked about what does Gemini truly want with this person? Stability, justice. This could be a marriage, um, fun and excitement. King of Wands, he's my favorite king. Could be a bit of a player, but um, an adventure. It's exciting. There's a spark. What do they want with you? They want something. Justice, like I said, could be a marriage or something very stable, something that's balanced and fair. um this is growth on one end. On the other end, I think I asked about either your person, Gemini, what do they truly want with you? And again, switch the roles, guys. These are just two completely different energies. The other person, the other energy, they have shitty intentions. They want to juggle the person. They don't have their hearts. They don't want what's good for the other person's heart. This is someone who wants to get away with, maybe they have other people or other situations, and they want to get away with it. They want to kind of keep the person in the back burner, not fully, it sounds so fucked up, but not fully discarding them, but keeping them there. They want to they're okay with having this is what they ultimately want, while the other person, it's more ethical, or it's more um morally acceptable or whatever. Yeah, these are very different energies. All right, what's the T? Gemini and their person. I'm hearing the name Todd. All right, same shit, different day. Again, this could be something that's constantly happening, or this is like a roller coaster. Someone here may have a big ego. Um, her ego getting in the way. Yeah, this could be that. I don't know if this is the Gemini. I don't know. Someone here has a huge ego. The other person is feeling rejected. It's like keeps happening. I just did a reading with, I think, Aries, and it was about an overinflated ego. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. Maybe you may want to go watch that one. But again, this feels like a very repetitive cycle. But anyways, that is what I'm getting. Thank you for watching. Have a great week.